Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is the episode 2 of Lost Civilization or Colonization Start Over. This is the second episode of this series, so let's get started. The last time, then we had a big war over here in Africa. But now war is going to break out between Pink and Blue Team. Blue Team's going to make the first offensive, taking a large amount and Clive their coastline. But in the other side, Pink Team makes a large offensive, taking over all of this. And what's happening? I was just pulling out the features for a second. There we go. They take over all this. Blue Team quickly asks for a peace treaty, and this is the peace treaty. Blue Team gets all of this over here. The Pink Team gets back this. As you may see. But quickly, Red Team goes right after them, which makes a giant offensive. And quickly splits them in two, but Pink Team surrenders, and this is our peace treaty. They annex all of that. Pink Team gets back this stuff. Quickly, the Green Team breaks the stopping of going up north and continues to expand north into Russian lands. Well, in our world, it's Russian lands. But quickly, their citizens do not like that. And another country forms. So the Black Team. They quickly form down here, taking over all this. And even a bit of orange too, and brown. And quickly, as soon as they start existing, they expand out west. You may see they expand out westwardly. As this dark red team though gets invaded by the red team. Red team quickly takes over this part before they can even do anything. Then they take over here. Quickly, they take over a lot of their major cities. And dark red team surrenders and red takes over all of it. But now, black team gets invaded by brown team. Brown team quickly makes the offensive over here. And takes over all of this. Wow. Or this is before they surrender, this is our peace treaty. Orange gets a bit. as well, even though they didn't participate. Even green gets a bit back. While they aren't fully demolished to this size, they still get a bit more back. But it's not much. And red team also takes a small slice. Small itty bitty slice. Over here. But a new team has formed over here. Towards here. They quickly expand. But then almost immediately fall apart due to being severely unstable. But then red team has a revolution. Oh no. Starts just over here. And quickly grows. And eventually, this team gets a peace treaty and they take over a lot of this. They give red very little control over the Caspian Sea. And shrink red very far down. And this is a new, very small red. You may see here. Quickly, we have another regime expands. So you see, they have expanded all the way over here, but oh no, they've been stopped by the Alps. As a new civilization does not yet form, but now over here, pink team is being invaded by purple. But first, purple invades lime, as purple invades pink, as the lime invades pink, as red, dark red, blue invade pink. I hope that's not too complicated. They quickly take over a lot of land in pink. Pink team. Wow, this happens and it causes a large amount of lime team to go to purple now. And this encirclement gets captured, as the rest of the pink team gets captured by them. And then lime gets invaded by them. And quickly we end up with a situation looking like this. Lime is now taking over, so this is the peace treaty. Yes, this is the peace treaty. But now, red is invading yellow. So first they take over this part. But quickly blue sends out its navy over here and does a naval invasion of blue team. And they capture that. But then red invades them. Successfully their capturance. And takes it out of this world. So the peace treaty is this. Very little land is left for yellow. Quickly brown team takes over Cyprus. But then purple team gets invaded by dark red team, which dark red team gets invaded by black, brown, and red and blue team. Quickly black team enters, as you may see, as brown takes a large chunk and red takes over the Caspian Sea again. As dark red makes a large offensive into purple. And purple down to barely anything remains. Then blue invades purple. Now we have this situation right now. But quickly purple gets captured. But then blue takes over a large part. As this happens, so this is the peace treaty. Let me see. Where it's cut down to quite a small size. Blue takes over a large portion as red takes over this part. And this is the peace treaty from there. So now here is a whoops. I see. Now have yellow team invading red team. Well, they said no chance. Peace treaty is this. Yellow team does not exist. It's a terrible crime. Yay. Not yay. A new team forms over here in Italy. Italy pizza pizza. Italy is the land of pizza, I'm pretty sure. But they quickly get stopped at the Alps. As a revolution, blue team strikes. After that, while blue team's vulnerable, dark red takes back a small piece of its land. Then red takes back some too, even though it never had that, oh well. It is what it is. Quickly though, red team collapses. As many new nations form, including the light turquoise nation, which takes over some of the Caspian Sea, not all of it. That takes a bit while they're vulnerable. And other allies, they may as well. As blue takes over a bit as well. So this whole thing they've practically been enemies, so. And then the light blue team takes over this part as dark red takes over this part. And another new team forms, a new purple team. And quickly the rest of this land is divided by the others. Border it. As you may see, now the red team is just this. It is very much less powerful now. Brand new green team, whatever this lime team, a new lime team has formed. It's forming over here towards for a revolution across all of these nations plus a bit of other outside lands. But quickly now, a blue-gray team also forms as a revolution in the collapse of blue team. As red takes back a bit in the collapse. And lime takes a small bit to try to keep okay relations with them. Like Pluto, they figure out that they can expand slowly this way as the other team expands. This new team, though, collapses quickly due to it being very weak, and dark red team takes over all of it. But now, green team invades black team. They quickly make their first small offensives, but then black team pushes back hard, pushing them back to this step. And quickly, orange team joins and takes over the rest. Let's look at this peace treaty here. The green team is pushed down to just this. You may see. All the rest is captured by other powers in this that were involved in the war. Now, quickly the lime team invades, and now red team is pushed back further. The yellow team quickly slowly expands. Whereas orange team makes very slow expands as they find a way to figure out to get owed out slowly. But they still cannot get over it fully. As blue team disappears. But quickly though, before they got rid of existence, they moved over here. Left the remaining manpower to invade all of this team. Now purple team is conquesting over here. You may see. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for our next one. Goodbye for now.